Washington 1,000 times, they'd win 999. But you haven't shown you can beat anybody else. So show me something in a game that you were drafted to win. At home, big game, Philadelphia Eagles, a wounded Philadelphia Eagles team. This is a game, Daniel Jones, that you were drafted to win. Show me something.
Great way to put it. To give us something to scratch our heads about as we move on through this.
Hey guys, what's up? My name is Anthony, and welcome to another edition of BNA Sports Talk. And it's the weekend, so I'm in the Weather Center. Man, my life has been so stressful. Hopefully you guys enjoy the intro. I meant to do one in my previous video, but I didn't because I uploaded it. Then I realized it was public. I was like, I wanted to make that intro. And then I was like, oh, wait, I forgot about it. But the video ended up doing really well. Thank you guys for all the support. But today I want to start off with my 3 bets of the week. We'll discuss about them for a minute. Then we'll go on to some Giants talk. And so my 3 bets of the week, my marquee 3. So the first one, Dallas at Minnesota. Start time 4:25. Andy Dalton is starting. The Dallas Cowboys don't have an offensive line anymore. Even Tyler Biadasz, yes, Giants fans, that Tyler Biadasz, I don't think is playing in the game. But they have a lot of wide receivers. The Minnesota Vikings don't really have a lot of cornerbacks that they feel confident in. And they have a bunch of plug-and-play guys. I'm not going to pretend like I know a bunch of these guys. I think that Minnesota, they're playing the same time as the Green Bay Packers. So it's not like they're going to have a result. Like if the Green Bay Packers lose, okay, now we're extra motivated. Let's get that win. I think that the Dallas Cowboys should be able to cover this 7-point spread. According to my power rankings, my official power rankings, have Minnesota a point worse than a normal team. A lot of people have them like the 12th ranked team. I have them somewhere 18 or 19. I don't have them 30, but they've been playing fairly well the past couple weeks, but I think it's been a little bit of a fluke. And I think they pull back a little bit. Dallas Cowboys cover the spread, but they lose. An interesting thing is teams off a bye, away, they cover the spread a lot, the whole bunch. And you have the Minnesota Vikings now. They think they're all high. Then you have Dallas Cowboys clamoring. A bunch of people like, are the Dallas Cowboys good, bad? Plus, they can still win the division. So I think they'll be extra motivated. I think they keep it tight. Next game that I really like, I was thinking about the Green Bay Packers. I was thinking about the Philadelphia Eagles, but the lines moved, and I don't like them anymore. The game that I'm thinking of is the Los Angeles Chargers versus the Jets. Now, Greg Williams loves to blitz. He's going to do a bunch of cover 0 blitzes, and he's going to basically dissect Justin Herbert. I think enough for them to cover the 9.5-point spread. The Jets are off a bye. They have Joe Flacco. Joe Flacco is going to score enough points. In honesty, he's not going to have the extra motivation like he did against the New England Patriots. Because New England Patriots, he's had success against them. Bill Belichick, it was like a whole thing. 27 points. I don't think they're going to score that much, but I think it's going to be just enough for them to cover the 9.5-point spread. Again, Greg Williams is going to force Justin Herbert into some uncomfortable throws. Maybe Corey Ballantyne has a couple of key plays, but I think the Jets are going to win this or lose this game, but they could win. I think a money line is pretty good value with this game, so I'd pick the Chargers to win by a score of like 27-23. But the thing is, the Chargers lose these tight games, so if you think that it's going to be really close, then I would pick that. Finally, the Carolina Panthers. Now, this is off the boards in a lot of places. Carolina Panthers versus the Detroit Lions. I think that the Detroit Lions are the more veteran team. I think they're the better team. I think Matt Rule is a little bit over his skis. The Carolina Panthers haven't had a bye for the entire season so far. I think they're going to be a little bit banged up. You saw with Teddy Bridgewater already. P.J. Walker is going to be in. Could confuse the defense a little bit. It could provide a little bit of magic. I'll lean the Panthers in the first half if you like them, but I think that the Detroit Lions plus the 2 points, I'm going to take it. Matt Stafford against this rookie defense. We've seen Tom Brady light this defense up. It's rookie defense. And with the Lions, the thing that they do is block really well. The Carolina Panthers are not going to be able to pass rush. Maybe a high-scoring game. The Detroit Lions need to win this game. The Carolina Panthers feel like they're kind of out of it. They have, a little bit of like that rookie-type deal, but I think they're banged up. I may come back to haunt me because they are a pretty young team, but I think that the Detroit Lions win this game by a score like 27-24. I just don't think P.J. Walker can score enough points against the Lions. It may work in the first half, but in honesty, I think Matt Patricia although he's not the smartest coach in the world, he's going to be able to solve the Panthers. And then finally, let's talk about some Giants for the next couple minutes. We're 4 minutes into the video. I was thinking about Joe Judge. He was kind of came off a little bit standoffish with Mark Colombo. You're not teaching them the way I want to. You're fired. And it may get to his ego a little bit. I'm not too sure what I think about it. I mean, everything that's coming out with Mark Colombo, he's a little bit his ego. Football's a bunch of egos, and to be totally honest with you. The guys that go with my way is my way or the highway. But Joe Judge bringing in a new guy, are they going to respond to him? Are they going to be like, we kind of like Mark Colombo, we kind of like the discipline, because that's all they know. Andrew Thomas, that's all they know. And now they may be like rebellious a little bit. I'm not too sure. The whole COVID thing, I'm really scared for this Bengals game. As hard as it is to say, they're going to come off Washington, maybe a hard-fought battle, but it's not hard for, to say much. They come off the Steelers game. They're probably going to have a dud against Washington, to be totally honest with you. They're going to picking them, and then they're going to play the Giants, extra motivated. Giants are coming off a bye. They may be like, yeah, we won 2 games straight. We are the best team in the league. And especially if the Eagles lose, they're like, yeah, we don't even need to win this game. And the Eagles aren't favored to win. So I'm very concerned about a Giants loss. As far as the matchup, the Bengals don't have any corners. I think Daniel Jones should have 3 touchdowns in this game. We'll discuss more about it later in the week. But overall, I'm like, the Giants should cream this team. We're experienced on defense. I take the over in any single Giants game from here on out, because the defense that we played have been very good. The offense that we even played, very bad. So we expect scoring to be up. So if you're a bettor, which this video is kind of about, I would think about betting the over for the rest of the Giants games. We almost were over against the Eagles. The over was 44.5. And then the total was 44. So we were almost over, but I'd bet the over in a bunch of the remaining games. Daniel Jones has been doing really well, and needs to take that second step. I think that we're going to have some games in the second half that are going to be fairly impressive by Daniel Jones. I'm not expecting to be a world beater, but 8 touchdowns, 9 interceptions. I think he's going to get closer to 20. I think he's going to get closer to 20. He has 6 games left. That would be, 2 per game. I think he's going to do around that much. And overall, Bill Parcells, the comments that he made about Daniel Jones, we're telling to the end of the video, but the comments he made about Daniel Jones give me a bunch of confidence. He's a baller. He may be stupid a little bit on the field a little bit, but who's not? You need to be a little bit stupid on the field as far as not feeling the pressure, because that's what makes you deliver those throws. You can't have a guy, you hear a little guy breathing down your neck. You can't be like that. Sometimes you were like, Daniel, look up behind you. But other times it's just like, let Daniel play. He's one of the most efficient downfield passers, and we don't realize that as Giants fans. We like to critique every little thing. We like to, he's a little bit off on that play. Drew Lock doesn't make those throws. Justin Herbert missed on some of those throws. QB School is pointing it out. His ball placement isn't good. And, flash in the pan, some of the times, you have talented receivers, and Daniel Jones doesn't really have that, but you have talented receivers that just make plays, and sometimes they mask the fact that you're doing the little things wrong. But I hope you guys enjoy this video. Let me know what you guys think. We'll discuss more about the Giants throughout this entire week. It's just a little bit of a quick video. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in my next video. Go Giants. Bye, guys.